I went here at Columbia College. I graduated in '92 with an illustration degree, Bachelor of Arts of Illustration. And I took lots of figure drawing and fiction writing and illustration, and I had airbrushing. I don't know if they do that no more, but now it's all digital. But I didn't have one digital class. In '92, graduated, and there you go, started making comics. When I graduated, I didn't know what to do as far as like where the career going, because I wanted to make comic books, so I had to figure it all out. So once I figured how to get like a comic distributor and how to find a printer and how to sell them, and I rented a table at like a comic convention, and when I sold out of the box of comics I brought, I'm like, wait a minute, I could do this. I could do this in every city, and once a month at a comic show, just sell these comics, because I was starting to build a fan base. And so it was like, I got to know my fans pretty much one person at a time, and each city at a time. And I used to watch lots of Hanna-Barbera. I saw Flintstones, Yogi Bear, of course Adam West Batman, and then Christopher Reeve Superman. My life changed when I saw that.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah, and it's so good. I got awesome ideas if they brought back a continuing saga, but can't tell no one right now, it's a secret. It's a little different. I like to write my own stories because I'm a real visual thinker. So when I'm writing the stories, I'm actually seeing the scene, and it's easier to write the scene. You know, like you say, guy jumps on a motorcycle, but I see it in a scarf flapping in the wind, and he flies away in the distance. You see the smoke. I see that image in the page. But when I get a script from another writer, they learn that, like now, that if they give me a story, they know that I'm going to do something cool with it. When I write with my partner Franco on Young Justice and Billy Batson, it's kind of like we're totally freestyle. And especially when we get to know the artist we're working with, we know what he's going to do with the story. The first few issues, you got to write a description. Okay, Superboy does this, picks this up, and enters in this room with a smug look on their face, you know, all that. If it's just in a script, the artist will know how it's going to look, or will know what they're going to do with it. It's cool, every aspect of it, writing and drawing your own thing, or writing for someone else, or drawing something else someone else has written. I can do it all, and I love it all. It's so awesome. I get to stay home every day and draw. I think they like it. My comedy and the way I draw and the comic books I make, when you read them, you really could see that I'm just a fan too. Because I've been reading the Teen Titans since they came out with that first series in the '80s. But when people see that and they know I'm a fan, it's kind of like, this is how my life has been since I was a little kid. Columbia was a nice starting launching pad. A lot of the education that came afterwards has what prepared me for my career. Because at Columbia, I learned all the techniques. But you come to Columbia to like say, all right, I was on the right path. And I always picked the instructors that was going to show me a technique. As far as comic books, I know it's not a comic book school, but I made it the school that I needed it to be. So that's what happened to me. Oh yeah, this is Art Baltazar, famous cartoonist who draws Tiny Titans and writes Young Justice and Super Pets and a whole bunch of stuff. You're watching Frequency TV. Oh yeah, right on. Dance party.